talk about that soon. But we do have a section of the show that we talk about is who is the hot player of the week. Man. You already know who I'm going to say, and I'm pretty sure it's probably most of you guys. Smokey Smooth pulled it off. Joey B. I mean, God, Lee, how many names have you not picked, Kat? Katie? I'm just telling you, like, the man is so great, and for him to defy the odds and bring his team to do something that I'm telling you, just like Delilah said, the analytics, nobody thought that he could do it. Nobody thought. They thought that Kansas City had now turned back into the team that they had been and that nobody's stopping them. And they got stopped by a team that's been fighting and showing the world all season that they were contenders. And now look at them. They are here after 31 years. 30 years. They have not been in, and now not only but they're going to the Golden Game. So I'm hyped for Joey B. I think the team is going to do awesome. I mean, just yeah, he did awesome. He did awesome. That's my man for this one. Delilah, who you got?
So I went, also a Cincinnati player, but I went defensive. I went with DE Sam Hubbard because I know that the numbers aren't flashy on defense, but when you do these things, they really are. He had 8 total tackles, 4 solo tackles, and 2 sacks.
Woo!
So he sacked Mahomes twice, and then 1 tackle was for a loss. And so, like, I know these numbers don't sound flashy, but when you could do this on defense, that's actually a big deal. The fact that you got 2 sacks, the fact that 1 of your tackles was for a loss, the fact that 4 of them were solo tackles, which means you had, you're actually doing your job tackling guys that are out there, So, yeah, so Sam Hubbard went in there and, helped Cincinnati win, right? Because, it takes a balance nowadays, right? You need a good offense and defense to win and move on. And so he went out there and did his job. Two sacks on Mahomes. So I went defensive. So Sam Hubbard was a hot player.
Well-deserved player of the week. All right, Kat, who do you have for your player of the week?
Well, I mean, it's kind of obvious, but hey, I can't help it. I will tell you, it's not even just stats. Like, I mean, 31 out of 45 is not the best. And 337 yards, 2 touchdowns. But my thing is that, when he threw the interception, I'm like, oh my God. I mean, like, literally, like, I wanted to do this. Like, I did for a second. Just for a second there. But the thing is like, the reason why he's a hot player of the week, it's not just week, perseverance. Hell, he has been in this league. It's year 13, lucky 13, and he made it happen. He was calm, I think, of last week. I'm sorry, Katie, with Tom, but, like, that was shocking. He's like, come on. And I saw him do it, and I'm like, he's going to do it. So it's 2 weeks, because I wasn't here last week. He's just the hot player to me because
you bring it 2 weeks. Kat, we want you to be a permanent host. We want 5 windows.
Like, it's exciting to me, and it's just seeing someone that, I mean, I've watched him play since 2009.
Right.
I remember the year, like, when they literally, Detroit, we lost, I don't know how many games, it was 31 or something. I lived here. I just moved out here, and I thought that was the Super Bowl when we finally won. So to see him finally do it, it's exciting. I just love every moment of it. But I will say, I was cheering for the Bengals. So all the 2 players you guys just mentioned, I was really happy. I'm torn because these are 2 great teams.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You really killed it. I love your pick. But Katie, before we get to you really quick, we got to get to these comments because now they're thinking that Kat is Houdini. Washington is going to win the Super Bowl next year. I don't know about that. No, she said Kat is also prediction for the Ravens. Please, they're thinking that you have some Houdini work going on. So look at Kat for more of her predictions. But Katie, who was your player of the week?
Well, he actually didn't play, but I'm going to give my props to my man who's retired this week. I mean, I won't be able to talk about him next year, so I'm going to take my one last time.
Every chance you can get, girl. Every chance.
I'm going to say thank you to Mr. TB12 for everything you gave to the NFL. Thank you to what you gave to us, your fans. thank you to what you gave to the Patriots and to Tampa Bay. And thank you for the memories. And thank you for doing it your way, being simply the best.
Aww.
And thank you for filling this girl's heart for 26 years. Because you really did fill my heart. I loved watching everything you did. And I'll miss him tremendously.
Absolutely.
So my hat's off to you, Mr. TB12, Mr. Tom Brady, because you're simply the best to me.
Oh. I want to just give you a big hug right now. Like, seriously. I love you. I love you.
Yes, man. TB12 was the man.
You know the love is sincere when I cry.
No.
Absolutely, man. These are dynamic players of the week, man. We do it every week. Hey, so we got to get on to our last segment. I know we're going a little over, but it's still shorter than any of the boys' videos. It's still having a good time. Hey, ladies have the final say. Man, this is a portion